Hello everyone, it is Samantha back with a brand new video and you are tuned into CasaKPOP. This is the long awaited video that I have been meaning to post, and yeah, I'm finally getting around to it. Actually, I'm filming this as of currently, so y'all are getting it just about now. This is the infamous Project Verse2 album review. I'm excited to bring this to you all. Let me start off by saying that this album is one of the albums that I was looking forward to. It has been long overdue with Project coming back, but rest assured they returned with tomorrow. Today, I've done a reaction to it, so if you want to check it out, the link is in the description. Love GOT7, I love JB, I love Jinyoung. Coming into listening to this album, I was just having a lot of predictions, a lot of expectations. I remember doing the track card reaction as well, and that was like my deciphering the lyrics, I would say, as far as the teasers for this glorious album, and you'll see why. First start off with the first track, and it's Coming Home. To sum up, I remember when I first heard it, I was like, okay, definitely it's a great song, but not just that. So this is my experience on listening to this song on the go, and I was just like, okay, I have time to listen to this album finally. And I remember I was just like, okay, I'm definitely gonna jump into it. I heard like a cool, chill vibe with this one, and it just gave me chills too, because I was like, oh snap, this is the opening of the album. Just the overall vibe of it. It had a retro vibe in the bass as far as, and then the melody. Coming Home is definitely a song that is definitely talking about the youth. It's definitely one of those songs where you could just listen to it on a cool day, or when you're just on the go or traveling or stuff like that. What I've noticed about this, first of all, this album, is definitely it's an album that you could listen to during the summertime, and this is definitely gonna be perfect for the fall as well. It definitely has the undertone late summer / early fall. As I looked with the lyrics for Coming Home, I fell more and more in love with this song. JB and Jinyoung's voice, especially Jinyoung's voice, was just like this. I was just like, okay, definitely looking forward to what else. Next is On and On. This song in general was just the one that surprised me the most. It had a different feel to the opening, more on the mid-tempo side, and then it was going like slow in some parts, and then boom, it just surprised you. JB and Jinyoung, I would say that with having two people collaborate on just one, especially a unit, is definitely sufficient. I would say that On and On is a standout track. Definitely have seen it coming, because On and On was just like, I wonder what this song is about. The curiosity in me just was like, this preconceived notions were just like answered. I think it was JB that was singing that part, and then I was just like, oh, I'm in love with this song so much. The next song is Icarus. That one was another song that I definitely was looking forward to for this album. That really stood out to me as far as when I was reacting to the track card. It's definitely gonna be one of the songs that sticks out to me throughout the year as far as an album track that is not even a title track, but that's just beyond mind-blowing. It just had a tropical vibe coming from JB, especially. His songs just leave me with a question mark on my head, where I'm just like, creativeness is right here. One song that should be on everybody's playlist. Next is Don't Want to Know. Where do I even begin with this song? It's such an I'm speechless right now, and even talking about this. I had no idea this song was gonna be like, whoa. I had a feeling, but then I was just thinking in the back of my head that they were just going to surprise me with this one. It's definitely talking about the whirlwind emotions, those roller coaster emotions that you feel about a particular person. when you're just in that crush phase, but then as soon as it starts going into an actual relationship, a lot of anger, a lot of passion, sadness in a sense, and then a sense of hope after the painful breakup or just any of that sort. I had this whole emotions. I was even like, oh snap, it's just beyond me right now. JB and Jin Young did a great job with this song. This song and Icarus are my favorite, but this whole album is just beyond amazing. Definitely what I pictured, a very mature vibe, but then it had a sense of youthfulness, and that is what this album is about. Whoa. It's like the calm before the storm. Find You definitely has a element of tropicalness. It definitely is a perfect summer song, a song that has an emotional appeal to it. Jin Young's part in one, I think it was like the bridge, and I was just like, Jin Young, your voice is just like right here, and it's just so smooth, it's just so soft, it's just so mellow. I want to say also that this song kind of reminds me of a Western song. I can't put my finger on which exact, but it just sounds like an early 2000s song. It's time to talk about these solos. My oh my. Jin Young's solo is called Today. This one definitely didn't sound like what I pictured it to sound, and that's what I like, coming into an album and just experiencing the whole vibes. That I'm just like, okay, I think I'm gonna expect this, but then I get this frustrations that you have and your inner pride, and then you're just like, whoa. In the midst, sound like a little bit of a ballad, then it just had this flavor. I would say that I'm proud of Jin Young for this one. It's amazing. It's definitely wonderful. Now, JB's solo, which was Fade Away. Let's just say I was just like, I'm going to listen and I'm going to be prepared. Once the first 10 seconds, I am not prepared for this. Just the way he's able to create such a great song in general, as far as him just being a songwriter, him being a producer, he just has it all. A bit of an edgy yet dark undertone. I've been noticing that's like his go-to sound, as far as his SoundCloud is amazing. Every single song, like Habit, that one I guess sticks out to me the most because I have listened to it a lot versus the other ones. But Fade Away definitely was my prediction. His voice has times where it just goes all raspy, but then as soon as he hits the high notes, it's just like the point of no return. I would say that Fade Away definitely has a special place in my heart. It's about just the experiences the youth go through, in a sense, and they have experienced that. Definitely is a album that is very cohesive. It's an album that I think personally, as far as a subunit in general, is beyond incredible. It was just a transition, and just the versatility, and just the overall perfectionist, and the lyrics, you'll be mind blown just like I was. Yeah, that was the album review of Verse 2, and I really do suggest that everybody listens to this album, and I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me your comments of what are your favorite tracks on JJ Project's album, and what do you think about these little stages that have been wrecking me right now. It's Samantha, and you have been tuned into CasaKPOP. Bye guys.